Cold showers have been gaining lots of traction recently, with big influencers like Joe Rogan, Wim Hof and Andrew Huberman openly supporting its use. I've done my research and I'm going to show you the many benefits and the possible detriments of cold showers. I'll show you how, when and if you should actually do cold showers. Just for a bit of context, I'm only talking about cold showers and not cold plunges. Cold plunges are actually way colder.
Yeah.
A cold shower basically just means turning the shower knob all the way to the cold side. Now if you seriously can't do that, work your way up to it. Just make sure the shower is cold enough to the point where your body really wants to get out. And it's also really important to point out that this means deliberate cold exposure, meaning you put yourself into the situation at your own will. Undeliberate exposure to stress and your mindset going into stress can actually produce very different physiological reactions in your body compared to deliberate exposure to stress. This means that your body will react differently depending on the context of the situation and your mindset. So, one of the biggest questions that might be on your mind is, do cold showers blunt hypertrophy? Will I lose gains if I do cold showers?
I'm worthy!
Well, it depends. Are you doing it before or after your workout? Cold immersion has clearly shown to blunt hypertrophy if done after a workout. This is because it actually reduces the inflammatory response, which is crucial for hypertrophy. Now, cold showers are a little warmer than cold immersions, things like ice baths and cold plunges, so it is definitely plausible that this remains the case, however to a lesser extent. That is, it may blunt hypertrophy, but not as much as a cold plunge. If you're not training for hypertrophy, well, cold showers after a workout can be very beneficial for you. Cold showers will reduce your recovery time, reduce inflammation, and allow you to come back quicker, which is essential for all athletes. Cold showers before a workout or at the beginning of the day are beneficial in all circumstances. It will potently increase dopamine levels in your brain in a non-addictive manner. You will get a massive increase in dopamine that will last up to 5 hours and will drop back to baseline steadily. Dopamine has been coined the molecule of more, and it basically motivates you to pursue goals and pursue things outside the confines of your skin. This is probably very different to what you've been told. You've probably been told that you get dopamine hits when you do pleasurable things, and while that is true to an extent, the majority of dopamine released comes before you do that pleasurable thing when you're most motivated to do it. Dopamine is a topic for another video, which I will definitely make, but suffice it to say that cold showers' effects on dopamine are extremely beneficial. It will wake you up, make you feel more motivated, and it will potently increase happiness. It is no coincidence that you may have felt so happy after taking a cold shower. Cold showers in the evening or later aren't recommended, but it's also not going to kill you. Cold showers will actually increase your core body temperature. This is because your body senses the cold on your skin and it acts like a thermometer and tries to increase your body temperature. Now, when you exit the cold shower, your body is still going through thermogenesis and you will experience an increase in core body temperature. A higher core body temperature is correlated with alertness and vice versa. One of the biggest determinants of your sleep-wake cycle and when you feel sleepy is your body temperature. Your body temperature is at its lowest during the night and peaks during the day. Now you might see how a cold shower at night might affect your sleep and why it's not really recommended. With that being said, you're not going to dissolve into a puddle of tears if you take a cold shower past 5 PM.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro? You tripping!
Okay, now let's talk testosterone. You've probably heard people saying that cold showers increase testosterone, and it might be true. When you're in a cold shower, your veins vasoconstrict in an effort to keep you warm. When you leave the cold shower, your veins vasodilate to a greater extent than your baseline, resulting in more blood flow and nutrients to your testicles. This may seem like bro science, and it probably is, so take it with a grain of salt. Cold showers increase the density of brown fat in your body. Brown fat is not like the fat you generally think of. It's mostly found around the clavicles, upper back, and the heart, and its job is to basically act like a furnace for our body. 11 minutes of cold exposure per week, divided into different sessions, has been shown to significantly increase the density of brown fat. This results in you being more comfortable in cold environments. The effects on mental resiliency are also not to be disregarded. Doing things you don't like that you know are good for you will increase your discipline and resiliency. Adrenaline is released in your brain and body independently. In the brain, it's called norepinephrine. In the body, it's called epinephrine. If you expose yourself to situations where your body is releasing adrenaline but you train your brain to be calm, this translates to mental resiliency in life in general. In other words, you can train your brain to be calm in stressful situations. This can be done through exercise, sauna use, and deliberate cold exposure. I recommend cold showers for basically everyone, unless you have some sort of underlying heart issue. It has positive effects on recovery, motivation, mood. It increases the density of brown fat. It improves discipline and resiliency, and it may possibly boost testosterone. I don't really recommend a cold shower after a workout if your goal is hypertrophy, however. I personally take a quick cold shower every morning for the extra mental energy and motivation, and for the added mental resiliency aspect. If you received any value from this video, I would appreciate any and all support. Thank you all for watching.